What's up, you guys? Thank you for clicking on this video. So as you can tell by the title, a topic that's been on my mind for quite a few months now, and I'm sure a lot of people's minds in the Transformers community, and not even just the Transformers community, just all across the board with nerd culture or whatever other fandom or culture that you're into. Toxic positivity is a thing. I know that sounds a bit strange to say, but it's a thing, especially the last like 10, 15 years on the internet. I definitely would say it's gotten pretty rampant. What I want to discuss here is within the Transformers fandom, and I'm not talking about anything else like Star Wars, Marvel, or whatever. But when it comes to Transformers, if you dislike anything, you just get attacked, whether it's on Instagram, TFW, YouTube comment section. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Earthspark, okay? I'm just not. It's not because of the whole pronouns thing or whatever. I could care less about that stuff. It's just that I don't like the story, especially with the second season. I just don't think it was done well. And there were a lot of people that love the second season and that are going crazy for it, especially on the Twitter Transformers community, which that whole side of the Transformers fandom is a whole nother video. That's part of the reason why I don't even really like to go on Twitter that much. There's so many crazy weirdos on Twitter, especially when it comes to like the art side of things, drawing these weird and not safe for work stuff with like Slipstream with a you-know-what strapped onto her midsection. Like, come on, guys, what are we doing here? What was I saying? I got off track there. If like with the whole Earthspark thing, okay, there were people in videos here and there like saying weird stuff about me and other people who didn't like Earthspark, and I'm like, bro, it's not that deep. I just don't like the cartoon. And the same thing happened with Rise of the Beast when I was reporting on the terrible box office numbers, or I was talking about the flaws of the movie last year. And there were a ton of people. There were people typing in the comments like they were 5-year-olds, like they genuinely had something wrong with them mentally. It was like this weird English. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but there are people saying that I'm being too negative, I'm being a jerk, I'm a weirdo, and I'm just reporting the news. I'm just talking about facts here. The movie did terrible last year, and the movie, it was good, it was decent. I thought it was better when I first saw it. If you guys go back to my review on the movie last year, I was really praising it, but over time I watched it more and I just sat on it more as the year went on, and I started to like it less and less. I still think it's a pretty decent movie, but nothing amazing. And especially after seeing Transformers 1, I just feel spoiled at this point. And then that leads me to Transformers 1. The past few weeks, I've been talking about the movie. I went to go see it opening day, September 20th, and I thought it was fantastic. In my review, I gave it an 8.5 out of 10. And, you know, I had a few issues with the movie, but overall, I thought it was probably one of the greatest pieces of Transformers movie media we've gotten, and probably one of the best we're ever going to get, going by Paramount's track record. And since then, since my review and since the movies came out, I've been reporting on the low box office numbers, and that's just a fact. The movie isn't doing the greatest. It's not absolutely bombing, but it's not doing great at all in the box office right now. Now, mind you, it still does have to come out in certain foreign countries. I know that. Let's be real here. It needs like a $70-80 million uptick. It's only at like 98 million right now. It needs between 170 to like 200 million for it to be considered a success at Paramount and for us to get a sequel. So I don't know if these foreign countries that still have to drop the movie can really pull in numbers that big. We'll have to wait and see. Again, I've said this before in previous videos, but some people in my comments seem to act like I don't say this, but I remain hopeful. I want this movie to do well, and there is still a slight chance. But I don't know. With the streaming release October 22nd, like a week after most foreign countries dropped the movie in theaters, it's a bit of a weird decision. It's not looking the greatest as far as odds go. But that brings me to the whole toxic positivity thing. I'm just reporting on facts and giving my opinion on it. And there are people literally telling me to stop caring about the box office. There's people saying all over the internet, not even just YouTube, Instagram, the TFW boards, Twitter, wherever. Stop caring about the box office. It's affecting your love and appreciation for the movie. Bro, like, if you don't get on with that stupidness, do you want to see this franchise do well? Do you want to see a sequel to this? Like, stop talking about this stupid crap about stop caring about how much money the movie makes. This is something that 10-year-olds say, but these are people who are adults typing this stuff online, telling me to stop talking about the box office. No, because it's a genuine problem. Paramount, it's their fault for not marketing this movie correctly, and I'm going to talk about it because it really did hurt the movie, and the box office numbers matter, whether people like it or not. The movie needs to make money. Coming in here talking about stop caring about stuff like that, you sound pretty dumb, because if you call yourself a Transformers fan, you need to care about the franchise actually making money, making profit for Hasbro and Paramount. Because I've said this in recent videos, Hasbro and Paramount are not making these things out of the goodness of their heart. They're putting millions upon millions of dollars into this stuff, and they're expecting millions of dollars back in profit. So I don't know why people are trying to play mental gymnastics and thinking everything is fine despite the box office numbers and whatever else not being the greatest. I don't know what to make of that. It's just very strange to me. And that doesn't even just go beyond stuff like that. It's with the whole toys right now with Transformers. Now, keep in mind, if you guys have been watching this channel for a while, y'all know I love the new figures. There's a lot of great figures in my collection that are from the last, 4 or 5 years. I just got the new 86 movie Optimus figure. I think that's fantastic. I'm going to be doing a discussion video on that figure either tomorrow or I'm not sure, in the next couple days, but we'll see on the schedule with that. Anytime I complain about a figure that genuinely has issues with it, there's always at least somebody in the comments talking about, oh, stop complaining, just be grateful Hasbro made it. Like, bro, I'm a consumer. I'm buying this product. I'm the one who bought it from Hasbro and who Hasbro is making it for. It just makes no sense. It boggles my mind so much I can barely even talk about it sometimes because it's just so dumb to me. Of course, if I buy something and there's something wrong with it, I'm going to speak my mind about it. I'm not just going to say nothing. So in terms of that, it's even worse. There are a lot of Transformers collectors out there that just take whatever from Hasbro, even though they're the ones giving Hasbro their money. And then people try and put the complaint out there or try and put the narrative out there that these are just toys, it really doesn't matter. Well, tell that to the people's jobs at Hasbro that are making these things or marketing it. So if toy sales do terrible at Hasbro, there's people who are going to be fired, who are not going to have jobs anymore, who are not going to be able to support their families. So in reality, these toys do matter because people's jobs are on the line if these things do terrible. I really don't want to hear this type of argument because it makes no sense in the grand scheme of things, even though that argument is trying to say, in the grand scheme of things, toys don't matter, which is true to an extent, but to the point of saying that you should stop complaining about them and stop trying to make it a better product or whatever the whole mental gymnastic is behind saying that, it just makes no sense with the reasoning that I just said. And to a further extent, all these people who make money or have jobs online over content, whether it's Marvel, Star Wars, Transformers. Those people matter too. I'm somebody that matters. Like, this is part of my main income right now. I'm young, and this is basically one of the only streams of income I have. So to say that none of this matters and who cares how well Transformers does, you just sound dumb, because a lot of people are depending on this franchise, and a lot of people don't even depend on the franchise just for money. It's for mental support. People want to escape their crappy lives and whatever's going on with them to something that actually matters to them. So, yeah, guys, it's just dumb to me. This whole toxic positivity narrative, just don't complain about anything, consume everything, and just be happy. It's just stupid to me, and I'm sick of hearing these absolutely dumb preschooler arguments in my comment sections or wherever else on social media. But guys, I just wanted to make a video talking about this, just venting to you all, because I know I'm not the only one out there that agrees. I'm sure most of you guys out there agree with this too. But I'm sure there's going to be people in the comments of this video talking the same old stupidness. But yeah, I just want to talk about this. Let me know down in the comments below how y'all feel about the current state of the Transformers community with the whole toxic positivity. All my social medias are linked down below, including my email if you guys want to hit me up about business inquiries, or if you want to message me about whatever, or if you want to commission a diorama from me, because I make dioramas for people for their stop motions, photography, or your regular display shelves in your homes. You could either hit me up on any of my social media accounts or just email me and we can work out a deal. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching this video. Catch y'all in the next one. Bye!